Are you tired of having some wimpy ass dudes at catcher? Them guys that have no power.
Help me, I'm so wimpy and weak. I have no power.
Do you want a man that's gonna give you some real power like this?
Look at me, I'm Cal Raleigh. I have everything in the world. I'm a home run leader, I'm the home run derby winner, and I actually have no hair. Well, I guess I don't have everything.
Then stay the rest of watching this video to have a man that has everything. Well, except for hair.
DM. They have fast delivery and is always safe. Make sure if you want to save even more to use my discount code Deebo at checkout for 5% off. Boys, look at this man right here, Cal Raleigh. If you don't know, Cal Raleigh has just won the home run derby. And for it, they gave him a 99. Yeah, this card looks crazy. This card looks crackety. He's a switch hitter, obviously. He has 125 power on both sides, 120 contact, 117 lefty, 100 vision, 45 discipline, or 40 discipline. We're not talking about that. 125 clutch, and well, that's it, because they weren't going to give him speed or fielding or anything like that. He's got bad ball hitter, situational hitter. Wish he had dead red, but definitely the best probably hitting card in the game, actually, just for how good his swing is. And I know you want to unlock this card, so we are going to show you guys how to do that, man. You only need 7 cards, which isn't that bad, to be honest. There is a lot of cards here that are super duper good. Well, super good if you play them at DH, because none of these guys can play the field very well, right? All of them have at most bronze fielding, right? Best fielder is probably O'Neal or Buxton. Probably Buxton, just because he's got a little bit better speed. But these cards are nice, man. They are going to smack the seams off the ball. And if you guys want to know the fastest way to get this cow, stay tuned for this video. Yeah, man, like I said, this honestly is pretty simple. It's not going to take too long, rather. It is just kind of going to take coins. By the way, if you guys liked that little skit at the beginning, you should hit the like for me. You know, just out of it on the spot. But, you know, like I said, it's not super duper hard. Right, so obviously you've seen that we needed 7 cards. The thing about these cards is most of them are buyable, which is pretty nice, except for the fact that these guys go for 70k each, and then these guys are 17 each. So there is a thing that you can do, and you can open these packs. Nope, not these ones. You can open these packs, which I'll show you guys my packs at the end, and you'll see what I got. It might be a little bit of a spoiler if you saw what was in the collection, but obviously you're either getting a 98 out of the pack or a 96. It's a base round and then a rare round, right? That is where the odds show. It is a 1 out of 3 chance to get a 98, which is pretty good, pretty good odds, can't lie. And these are in for another 6 days. Obviously we have all-star content coming out later. I think we're gonna get a really late night post, so if you're excited for that, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you have not yet, because I will show you guys how to get that 99 collection done for the all-star collection. But as you can see, there was only 3 or 6 people available in those packs, and 6 people that you could get from the auction house. That's where we go to the programs, and obviously we can see Brent Rooker is here. Brent Rooker is the only 97 overall in this collection. He had a pretty solid night. I mean, a lot of them were doing really well, to be fair. But this Brent Rooker is somebody you can get completely free. Not only that, but you also get a home run derby pack. It's going to be the same odds, 1 out of 3 chance. So when I get this pack, I'm kind of hoping that it is a 98, because I don't need another 96. I already got all 3 of them. And those guys are like 70k each. So that would be very nice to have. But Brent Rooker, really good if you want to DH him, honestly. I've used this swing many of times this year. Pretty good. Pretty good. Don't field him, though. Honestly, there is Matt Olson. You can play in the field. Jazz, you maybe could get away with playing in the field. Not in center field. Not in center field. Definitely not. You might be able to get away with playing Buxton just because he's got decent speed. And then Junior Caminero, you could play at third. Or, yeah, I mean, you could play Junior. You could play Junior as well. But the outfielders, don't do that. None of the outfielders, honestly. But this is not too bad. This is 75 stars, and you need to get parallel XP with home run derby players. Then you gotta get hits with home run derby players. Extra base hits. Then you need total bases. So basically, just hitting the ball with home run derby players, right? And it's not crazy. Tally 18 runs with Cal Raleigh. Or no, you don't even need Cal Raleigh with any player. But you need 18 homers. 513 for parallel XP with Pirates players, which is like, you could do that literally in a game. 3 with Atlanta Braves players being home runs. Then you need 3 home runs with Mariners. You need 3 home runs with Nationals, Twins, Pirates, Rays, Athletics, and Yankees. Not bad at all. And then if you wanted to, you do this kind of stuff. You could get parallel XP with all of these specific players being Cal, Vladdy, Griffey, Pete, Prince, Teoscar, and Juan Soto. These are the last, some of the last home run derby winners, I believe. Then you got, I think this is optional, but playing the event and getting 5 homers with home run series, and then 10, and then 15 runs scored. So not too hard if you play the event. I mean, I think you play against, let me check it. I think you play against common players. That might be a pretty decent move. Silver and lower live series guys, and then all-star. Well, maybe it's not as easy as I thought. I thought you were going to play against bummy pitchers, but easiest way to do that is probably just doing the, like taking a team that can fill out these missions and mission stats and going to the mini seasons, right? Because you can just play on Costco or something and just smack the hell out of the ball. And I know a lot of people still want to do the mini seasons to try to get that Judge or Shohei or J-Ram. It's pretty useful to go about doing that, but I mean, hey man, that seems like a pretty easy program to do. And then obviously, I would say if you really do want to get Cal, you probably should open all 3 of these packs, because the thing is, even though the 96s are only 15k, 17, so you could, I mean, you could get like 15,500 on the market for selling him. You will at most lose 15k coins per pack, right? But if you even pull the 98 round one time, then you're up, right? And there's a 1 out of 3 chance. I know I didn't do it myself, like you will see at the end, but I do think it is worth it, honestly. If you want to get Cal, I think that is a very smart option. But I mean, other than that, man, it's a very, very simple collection. Just need 7 players. I guess you could play Cal at catcher too. Cal's pretty interesting. He only has 60 blocking, which is pretty low, not gonna lie. But I think it's a pretty simple collection. You only need 7 this time around instead of the 34 that you need for Ethan Holiday. We're not even gonna talk about that. Not even gonna talk about that. But, or the 55 that you need for Judge. I do think it's very cool. We are obviously going to be seeing All-Star content later tonight, hopefully, because this stuff was delayed. I would have streamed, but they delayed the hell out of this content. So I'm hoping that the All-Star game doesn't last until too long and they have it out fairly quicker, because it was a little long. I'm not gonna lie, EA, because they had the draft stuff prepared pretty fast compared to this. But Anyways, I hope this helped you out. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like, hit the sub, and I'm out. Peace.